Hello, this is Arlo Lorenz, founder of Felt It in My Heart Press, presenting Duck Duck, Grey Duck. The Felt It in My Heart Press publisher's mission. I have a dream to create an organization with a message of love that celebrates the magic of childhood. This organization's mission is to defeat illiteracy. This is why your purchase of this book is so important. This book is part of a Buy One, Give One program founded by the author Arlo Lorenz and publishing house Felt It in My Heart Press. Your purchase of this book will fund the donation of a copy of this very same book to a child who would not otherwise have the means to obtain a copy, turning your purchase into an act of loving charity, furthering the goal of defeating illiteracy. For some children, this may be the only book they own. What an amazing gift! It is my undying hope that both you and they find the message entertaining and joyful, and furthermore, that this gift, given by you, will help them grow into a kind and caring member of society. This is how we change the world. In this very moment, you have made the decision to help a child learn to read, giving them the confidence to achieve, and for that, I thank you. Sincerely, Arlo Lorenz. Daddy and Mommy Goose were taking turns sitting on the nest, as they were expecting their eggs to hatch. A pesky fox came snooping around when they were switching out. The fox caused a commotion, and one egg fell out of the nest and onto the ground. Daddy and Mommy Goose chased the fox away, saving their eggs from becoming prey. The egg that fell out was smaller than the rest, and they did not notice that it was missing. The egg rolled on the ground, down a small hill, and was washed by the rain into a small creek, where it was found quickly, in much less than a week. It was found by a family of ducks with just the right timing. This was a stroke of luck for the future baby gosling. Mommy Duck put the egg in her nest and snuggled it in under her breast, keeping it nice and warm. Her own eggs would soon hatch, and now there was one extra in the batch. This egg was a little bigger than a duck egg, and a little smaller than most goose eggs. Mommy Duck didn't worry about that. She just hoped that the beautiful egg would hatch. This was the first ever clutch of the family, and Mommy and Daddy wanted many. They loved to play a game they called Duck Duck, and the more ducks the better, so this egg was a stroke of luck. When the ducklings hatched, there was a little gray duck in the mix. The duckling family took him in as their own and named him Little Gray. Daddy and Mommy Duck didn't think twice. They knew in their heart adoption was right. This little duck couldn't make it on his own. It was in need of a safe and loving home. Daddy Duck noticed he was bigger and gray, and he honked instead of quacking. But Daddy loved him all the same. Mommy Duck didn't think anything other than that he was beautiful, and she made Little Gray's home loving and hospitable. In their family game of Duck Duck, they added Gray Duck, and the family was safe, fun, and happy. Then Little Gray came upon a gaggle of geese and looked at the other goslings. His colors and feathers were the same, and his feet were the same too. They honked instead of quacking, just like him, and even his bill had the same size rim. His size was still small, but he was pretty much the same as a gosling goose. He said to Mommy Duck, "I think I'm a goose." She said, "If you are, then you are lucky to be both a duck and a goose. That way, you get to decide, but we will love you all the same for the rest of your life." Daddy Duck started in. "Just know, there's no reason to ever fly alone. No matter who you are, you can always call our nest home." From the day he spoke with Mommy and Daddy Duck, he defined family however he pleased. He found that those who love him and that he loves are all that he needs. Little Gray knew he was a gosling, after all, but flew with both ducks and geese each spring and fall. He came to their rescue, if down in a field, and waited with them until they were healed. He did all of the things that he felt were right, taking care of those he knew were family, keeping them safe, on the ground or in flight. Mommy and Daddy Duck never did call Little Gray a goose. They called him their son, and that's the most important name in the long run. Little Gray was lucky indeed, and always felt like he won the family lottery. I think he did. Do you agree? The family kept playing Duck, Duck, Gray Duck, Little Gray's entire life, even when he had goslings of his own with his beautiful goose wife. Love is a special thing that is without bounds. You can find togetherness through love all around. Find the people who love you for who you really are, and that special feeling will travel with you, always to be found near and far. Please share your love, for acting always in love leaves no space for hate.